everybody. My name is Jeff Willard. I'm the one who came up with the idea for the aluminum flanges with the never wet coating to keep the small hive beetles out of your hive, which I may add works remarkably well. If you haven't seen the video, I will have it in the video link or in the comments section. But anyway, this is an update. 2 years in the making. I wanted to do one last year to show everybody, but I didn't get around to it, so this is it now. There's a few things that I wanted to bring to everybody's attention for keeping the hive beetle out. Number one is that there was one comment that I had heard that somebody reported that Never Wet doesn't hold up in the weather. This strip was one of the original ones that I had put on, but I had dropped, and I didn't find it till just recently, so it's been out in the weather for almost 2 years, and the Never Wet coating is just like I sprayed it. Now, what I do, and it helps immensely, is the polypropylene foam tape on the vent screens. This will compensate for any distortions in your hive body, and when you put your top on, it'll compress it down. That, along with the window screen, makes one complete seal. The other thing that I started doing was putting this on your queen excluder. I put it on both sides. You can see where the bees have chewed on it on one side. Some of my hives will chew on it, some won't. The ones that chew, you should keep an eye on, because if they chew a hole through the opening, then that just gives the hive beetles a way in. And what I do is 3M makes 2 different types of contact adhesive. Clean it up real well, spray your contact adhesive on, let it dry, then apply your tape. Do the same thing with your screen top. Clean up the screen real well with a wire brush. If you've got a lot of propolis on it, sometimes you can melt it up with a propane torch, then just hit it with your wire brush. Then once again spray your adhesive on, then put down the polyethylene tape. Okay, 2 things. One is you've got to have the foam on top of your hive body. Then as you put your super on, you put the foam on your super. Then you continuously go up. Now, what I have found when I did find hive beetles in my hive, it's one of 2 things. One was either the bees have chewed the foam away, or 2, which I'm going to show you right here, leaves blew into the bottom of the hive, which accumulated on the back, and that made a natural bridge for the beetles to crawl right up on the leaves right into the hive. So you're going to have to use some type of my turkey's visiting, so you're going to have to use some type of a mesh or a mouse guard or something on the front to keep the leaves out from your hive. When you put the foam tape on your hive body, you don't have to use the adhesive. At least I didn't, and it sticks real well. But what you need to do is make sure you've scraped off all of the bee gunk, the propolis, whatever residue is on there, so you've got a fairly clean surface. And this polyethylene tape is one-sided, so it sticks to the one side, but it also releases on the other. Now, somebody who I have with me, Steve. Introduce yourself, Steve, and tell them why you got into beekeeping.
Well, I just thought it was a great hobby to get into, and something that I could work with nature, and my wife loves gardening. It's something that we both can do together, and it's just a big learning experience to start off with. I enjoy it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're in it.
Thanks.
Well, we're going to get our bee suits on, and Steve's got half his on. We're going to go out in the hive, and we're going to show you how well these Never Wet coated flanges work, and also we're going to go and hunt hive beetles. Hopefully there won't be any, but if there is, we're going to show you. Steve, grab the camera.